Hi everybody, this is an introduction to flipping the classroom. So here we go. First off, what is flipping? What are you doing, Ashri? It's a teaching model where the typical lecture and homework elements of a course are flipped, reversed. So before class, students will watch short video lectures that are viewed at home. And then in-class time is devoted to exercises, projects, discussions. Okay, so it's flipped over using kind of this model down here. Why are you doing this? Well, there's multiple reasons, and mostly it's to help you guys. And so it's going to help busy students. Y'all are busy IB honors students, and you're absent quite a bit. And so with this, you'll have access to lecture materials anytime, any place. If you have the internet, you can hear me talking anywhere. Because you have constant absences, brown slips, because you're busy people with 5 different clubs and sports. So if you're gonna be out for a week because you're on some trip or something, you can work ahead, and if you're planning that. You can also catch up if you're absent. If you're sick at home, you can still watch everything and be up to date the next day. Probably the best part is right before the next test, you have access to all the lectures you can review right before. It's going to help struggling students, all students, because you can pause, rewind, and fast forward me. So you can find your own pace. And so if I'm speaking too quickly, you can go back 10 seconds and listen to that one more time. Listen to that one more time and find your pace. All abilities you're going to be able to excel. So those that need to take their time on notes, you have that time. You can watch it multiple times. You can rewatch, you can slow down, do what you got to do. Those that are ahead of the curve can quickly get the work done. They don't have to rewatch it. It really depends on your own pace. So you're not, for example, in class, waiting for the students that are a little bit slower. So it's finding your own pace. Wherever you're comfortable with, that's how you're going to work. It's going to increase our interaction in that I'm going to be able to interact at home and at school. So it's more time for me to help in the classroom as I'm taking one element out. If you didn't quite understand something in the lecture, we can have more of those in-class reviews where I can answer questions and spend some time to focus on anything that you missed in the lecture. This also allows for a lot more interactive group activities in class, more fun. Big idea here is it's about Bloom's taxonomy. And if you're avid folks, you're probably familiar. So the lower level instruction, just the raw facts, raw data, is going to take place at home. And that used to be in the class, but it's really low level stuff. Columbus, 1492, Elvis, 1976. And so it's just very basic stuff where you can get that out of a book, or you can get it simply at home by listening to a lecture like this. In a lot of cases with homework, it's the harder stuff, the higher level thinking, where you have to apply, analyze, evaluate, create, where I expect you to take that home and understand, but it's a lot harder, more difficult, and sometimes you may want to ask the teacher a question. So I'm going to flip this around where the real basic stuff, like lecture, can be taken and done at home. And the more difficult stuff where you may want my help, we'll take that in the class, where you can work with others, you can work with me, and you'll have the help you need, as opposed to kind of the standard model. How's it going to work? Videos will be posted on the weekends. So every Sunday about, I'm going to post up what we're doing that week, including whatever videos you're expected to watch that week. For each video, you're going to watch them at home or anywhere where there's internet, and you're going to write down Cornell notes based on that. After a couple days, I'm going to check those notes, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. I'll check to see if you're actually watching the videos and taking notes along with the videos. Then we'll have group discussions that are going to flow from whatever questions are written down during your notes. Anything you want to expand on or didn't understand, and that's where we're going to come back. The great part about lecturing in class is I can automatically answer questions. But with this model, I'm not at home beyond just kind of a one-way talking box. And so in this case, you're going to have to write down whatever questions you may have brought up during a normal lecture, bring it back, and we'll discuss together. Or you can work with partners, but you'll still be able to answer those questions. It just might take a day or two. So always write down any questions you didn't quite get. And then whatever we're doing in class, we'll connect those lectures so we can do the higher level stuff and really think and use that new knowledge from the lecture. What if I forget to watch this? This is the best picture because it looks like me. And what if I forget to watch? And it's gonna happen. So, videos are created in advance and posted over the weekend. You have several days to complete these notes, and so your excuses are severely limited. Even if your Wi-Fi breaks down, you can watch before school, after school. You can watch during advisory. Anywhere where there's internet, you can find these videos. So I'm not going to be too happy with your excuses. In the event that you just didn't want to do it, while the rest of the class is getting help and working in groups and having fun and playing with glitters and unicorns and a lot of fun, you're going to be in the corner watching those videos with anybody else that didn't want to watch the videos. And they're going to be doing that in the corner in class while I'm able to help the rest. So it's really on you to take ownership of your lectures by actually completing them. Otherwise, it's going to be boring in class, kind of standard what's already happening. We're lecturing in class, and then you're still going to be responsible for whatever we do in class. So you're doing double the work. There's going to be a learning curve for this first weeks, months, years. It's a new experience. This is the way a lot of the colleges are going, and that they are having that mixed learning where it's half computer, half live, or it's going to be completely online. You're going to take a few online classes as well. So this is the way to go. This is not going away. Technology is going to get stronger. There are going to be bugs. I'm learning too. This first few videos are going to be bad. They're going to get better. I'm old. There's a gray hair. I've noticed they're coming. So I'm learning, and so please point out anything there are issues, if the link didn't work, or if I'm not loud enough, or any other tech bugs. Please let me know how I can improve, and over the next weeks, months, years, it's going to get better. But I want to dive in and get moving on this. So how to watch a video and actually learn things. So reduce distractions. Focus on the video, a single screen. Multitasking simply slows things down. You can still get the work done and multitask. It'll take 5 times as long. So you can watch the video for 15 minutes, get it done, and then goof off to your heart's content. Or by goofing off and watching the video at the same time, it's going to take much longer because you're going to have to pause, repeat, or you're going to take subpar notes and come to class with a lot of unnecessary questions. I want questions, but if it's clearly from the video, because you're multitasking, no good. So put the phone away. Turn off the music. No TV. No other outside distractions. Limit the distractions as best you can. Screaming children and dogs and whatnot as best you can. It just doesn't work. It's going to take you much longer to multitask and do the thing than just doing the thing and then goofing off all you want. So reduce distractions. I want you to write down lecture notes. These will help you to remember for class discussions and for end-of-unit essays, especially Cornell notes. Cornell notes are designed for review. And I'll review on how to do Cornell notes, but it's pretty simple. You have your title up top, your big question up top, questions on the side, and your lecture notes on the other side. And then a little bottom summary. And there's an entire reason and design for this I can go through in another time. But I expect Cornell notes, especially for the questions on the side, so that you can bring those back to class for better discussions. Find your pace. Rewind if you missed something. Rewind if you didn't get it. And if you still didn't get it, then write down that question. You have the ability to rewind. Use it. And again, write down those questions. If I was there, directly in front of you, without the screen, what would you have asked if I was there? Write it down for those future class discussions. That way it's a two-way street instead of just a talking box the way it is now. Alright, thank you very much.